in the studio. I'm actually on my phone right now. Ken can't make it. He's getting his tires changed. I need to do that myself on one of my trucks. Anyhow, shout out to my boy West Coast, man. I ain't seen him in a minute, but hopefully I hear from him soon. So we're gonna talk about NFL free agency a little bit. I like what Ken had to say last night. If we do good in free agency and go all in, we don't have to worry about the draft. The draft can just be the cherry on top. You know what I'm saying? So um, I think he's trying to join now. Hold on 1 second. There he is. I got my boy Ken getting your tires changed, huh? In the H. You're getting your tires changed? Yes, sir. I'm drinking that Dutch Brothers. Dutch Bros is the best. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Um, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. We're talking about what they said yesterday is the Cowboys place Brandon Aubrey on a first or second round tender, let all the other teams bid on him, and the highest bidder wins. Or Brandon Aubrey can choose to stay in Dallas with whatever Dallas bids. But let's say he wants to go somewhere else. Dallas will receive a first or second round pick, whatever the tender is. Let's say they put a first round tender on him, they receive a first round pick. If they put a second round tender on him, they receive a second round pick. What do you think about this, man?
I want to keep my best players, so I'm gonna keep my kicker.
I know that's what I'm going to do too, but that's not what Dallas is doing. They're putting a tender on him.
What you mean? Yeah, they're just trying to work out a long term deal. They're gonna keep him.
Oh, they're just trying to buy more time since they can't put a franchise tag on him.
Yeah, it's the same. He got the same agent as Dak, and they pretty much just clean Dak's agents out every time they negotiate with him. So they need time. So they're just gonna place a tag on him. That's a placeholder. He's not going nowhere. He's a weapon.
Oh, for sure, bro. He could be the difference in us going to a Super Bowl or not. What if we need a 64-yard kick in the NFC Championship game to go to the
Facts.
Super Bowl? Who are you going to rely
Facts.
on? Some kicker that you bring in? No, we need Brandon Aubrey,
Facts.
especially if we have a home playoff game because at home, he's drilling a 64-yard field goal.
So,
I mean, who was it that had like 4 or 5 field goals? Seattle?
yeah, that was in the Super Bowl.
I mean, you never know, man. We might need 4 or 5 field goals.
Yeah, facts.
He should have won the MVP, in my opinion.
Who, Brandon Aubrey or the kicker?
The kicker for Seattle.
Yeah, it's not as glamorous.
But let's say they offer you, let's say we do put him on a tender and somebody takes him from us and we get a first round pick. That means we got 3 first rounders. So let's just say hypothetically, who are you going to get at kicker? And what 3 players are you grabbing in the first round?
Well, I don't know any kickers to be honest. They're all just kind of like undrafted guys.
Who was our
So
kicker
I
before
probably
him that's
just
playing with,
Greg Zerline.
no,
Oh, not him.
not Dan Bailey or something?
Oh, that was like when I was a kid. Dan Bailey was the kicker when I was a kid. Yeah.
Well, let's say they bring in someone that's pretty good. You know what I mean, like a coup or something like that. Isn't coup pretty good?
Nah, bro, he sucks. He got cut from the Giants.
Um, well, let's say they bring in a kicker that's not as good as Brandon, but pretty close, and we get a first round pick. Now you can go get an edge, a corner,
But
and
then
a
and I
safety.
got
or a
Now I gotta go
linebacker.
find a kicker though. You know, it's like why do we have to keep robbing Peter to pay Paul? Like let's just keep our best players and like let's just spend in free agency. That's my thing all off seasons. Free agency.
Yeah, I mean that is a smart move, man. Because if you do put him on a tender and someone bids I'll pay him $10 million a year, which is highly unlikely, but it could happen. Then you receive a first or second round because Dallas isn't going to match $10 million a year. I think they will make him the highest kicker in the NFL, which is $7 million a year if he wants to stay.
You can afford that. So it's like, dude, like go on. That shouldn't
I
even be
mean,
that bad. It's not like you're doing
Dallas
like a
just
George
needs to
Pickens
do
deal.
what Philly did and say, F it, We're going all in. Let's restructure everybody's contract and let's go shopping. You know what I'm saying? Let's go on a
Right.
shopping spree. And I really don't want to trade any of my picks. I'm keeping my draft picks and I'm going shopping. There's a lot of good free agents this year. You can definitely build a Super Bowl roster with what's out there. So we've been over this 5 times, but those that haven't heard, I'm picking up two of those edge rushers. I'm picking up two edge rushers. If I bring in Clowney, I'm putting him at the three tech. He's not going to be an outside linebacker in this new system. He's going to be trading out with Osa and Kenny Clark and moving them around, mainly on the outside three tech or five tech. And then you got I'm bringing in some outside linebackers that can move around. You know what I'm saying? Overshown, if he's healthy, he can play that. You know what I'm saying? Leofau, if he's coached right, he can play an outside linebacker. And then you got Shamar James. I just think a lot of this stuff was coaching, man. What about you?
Yeah. A lot of it was coaching.
No doubt, no doubt. So I guess that's what they're trying to figure out. I don't
Hold on.
know.
One second.
Do you know if they've
You
placed
got
him
my
on a
car right there.
tender
Hold
yet or
on.
not? Not yet. Well, we will see what happens. The combine is going on today. Let me know in the comments. Are you going to put a first or second round tender on Aubrey or sign him to a long term deal? And also with George Pickens, I think they need to do the same thing with George Pickens like they did with Javante Williams. Don't make a big deal about it. The next day, George Pickens signs a deal, but we're dealing with
Now he got
David
more money.
Mulligetta
Yeah, it's more money involved, so they're gonna have to take their time. So
for sure, for sure. So I'm just so sick of the media, bro. How they're like, especially like, um, how they're just trying to paint this picture of Dallas just needs to get rid of George Pickens so they can make their defense better and spread that money out on their defense because they're over the cap.
now you can
What
do both. Did you watch Mike Fisher last night? He was saying like next week they're gonna get
they're gonna what?
they're gonna get hold up. They're gonna get a client. Like they're gonna get everybody. They're gonna get like they're gonna be like right at the cap. They're not gonna be like 30 million under or whatever.
Because they're raising the cap, right? Is that why?
Nah, just because they're gonna be restructuring Dak, CD, Tyler Smith. Like they're gonna restructure all these deals and free up all this money to where they can be straight. And then from there, they're probably gonna cut somebody. They're gonna probably extend Kenny Clark, Quentin Williams at some point. So they have money.
So you think they're gonna do everything that Mike Fisher's been talking about?
I mean, yeah, they have to. They're not cap compliant. Like they can't operate being 30 million under the cap or over the cap. So they have to do something.
Yeah, man, and I hope they do it sooner than later because I'm tired of hearing all this news, dude. Like, I really just want a quiet off season. I don't want a bunch of drama this year. Hopefully,
It's only February. If it's like this in like April, then I'm like gonna be kind of worried
I
because
mean,
then
I'm gonna be completely honest. Whenever Dallas signed Javonte Williams. I was like, yay, they finally changed. They're finally going to do something different. And then the next day, Stephen Jones comes out and says, we're going to tag George Pickens. I'm like,
I mean, but that was a plan going when we traded for him. Like that was always going to be the plan. Like it's the only people who are shocked is national media. Like I knew that there was a possibility he'll be franchise tagged because he didn't have a contract after this year. So
yep, yep. Well, the Giants, hey, whoever this is on here talking about the Giants, I will say they'll probably be better than the Eagles next year, but they're not going to be better than the Cowboys.
it'll be pretty good. They could probably gonna make the playoffs, be like a wild card team. They'll be all right.
Is Scatterboo coming back?
Yeah, but he not gonna be the same year two because it's just he's gonna be coming off an injury.
I wish Dallas would have got Scatterboo. I remember during the draft, I was all Scatterboo, Scatterboo.
Yeah, it
And
does be a nice
we
team.
didn't get him. There was another running back I wanted to get to, DJ Giddens from Kansas
Yeah,
or Kansas State. One of those two. I think it's Kansas. But DJ Giddens, he's with the Colts. But yeah, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. But let's keep our eyes on this. I mean, if we did get rid of Brandon Aubrey, I want a first rounder for him. So I mean,
good luck with that. I
I
think
don't
they're
think
trying to.
that's going to
Yeah,
happen though.
yeah,
I think they could get into a bidding war. I don't know why they want to do that, but I guess it's just to buy more time, like you said, because they
yeah,
can't put a franchise tag on the kicker. So what are they going to do? They'll do the next smartest thing and put a tender on him.
yeah. Just so they can keep them, just so they can work out a long term deal. They don't want nobody else. I mean, even if somebody like matches with them, even if somebody gives them an offer, the Cowboys can match it. So,
Right. Hey, that's letting your kicker know that you're committed.
thanks.
That you want him, you care about him, you want him to get the most money he can. And who knows? Dallas, someone might only bid 5 million at the most for him.
Thanks.
So then if Dallas is like, oh well, the highest bid was 5 million, we'll give you six.
Mm, yeah,
Boom, or 5.5, or 5.1 for that matter. But yes, dude, he is a dream kicker. That's for sure. He did miss a couple kicks, but that could have been the chip that's in the football. How they steer the football with the microchip that's in it with the
yeah, but
magnetic goalpost.
I mean, yeah, but it's just like I mean, he's human. He's not a robot. So I mean,
It's
eventually,
just like the Rams are wanting to change the. He's not a robot. The Rams are wanting to change the rule. They got cheated on that 2 point conversion.
yeah, that's typically what happens if you get screwed in the playoffs. People are gonna try to request rules. Just keep the game the same, bro.
I say we need to ban the tush push.
Nah, they already saying they're not gonna ban it.
Yeah, well, the Buffalo Bills have found out how to do it pretty good.
Yeah,
I
just
just
get
don't
better.
think Dak Prescott wants to do it. So
It's too dangerous. Too much going on that play. It's just annoying.
yeah, I thought they said they were going to get rid of it.
They were talking about it, but it's like the Eagles aren't gonna be as good. They lost their offensive line coach. Like they're not gonna be as dominant. They're not probably not gonna be doing the tush push next year.
I
It ain't
think
gonna
they
happen.
need to have replay on pass interference too, bro.
They already had that, and they got rid of it.
I know they should have kept it. The reason why they got rid of it is because they found out they can't cheat no more.
I think it was just taking too much time because like you already got to do timeouts and coaches challenge, and it's like, dude, like whatever, bro. Just if it's egregious, they're gonna call it. If there's hand fighting, they're gonna let players play.
I'm just saying, don't make it where you can say, "Hey, that was pass interference. I'm throwing a challenge flag." Not that way. I'm saying like, let's say a ref calls pass interference on the offense or on the defense. You can challenge that call. You can't challenge it like if it's just, "Oh, he passed. That was pass interference," and then you throw a flag. No, I mean a red flag. No. What I'm saying is, if they call it, they throw a yellow flag and say pass interference on the defense or offense, then you can go back and review that.
Oh, you're talking about the league. The league can go back in. Yeah,
Yeah, the league can, or you can challenge it. But you can't just throw a challenge flag because you think that was a pass interference. You can only challenge it if it's been called, and then you can go back and look at the tape. Because there were so many calls, and even like last year, this last year with the The Buffalo Bills could have been in the Super Bowl instead of the Patriots, but Brandon Cooks caught that ball.
Yeah, I was there. That was happening on my sideline.
Yeah, you were at the game.
Yeah, I was. I seen it.
And you were at the game in Denver when that happened on your sideline. That was a catch, right?
I mean, yeah, but it's just weird. That play was weird.
Well,
But at the same time, I'm a Cowboys fan. I kind of know what Brandon Cooks is. Like, he's not that type of receiver that's gonna go up. That's like a George Pickens type of ball.
well, in my opinion, that was a catch because he had control and the
Yeah,
possession goes to the receiver, bro.
yeah, it is
And
what
he
it
was
is.
already down by contact, and then he rips the ball after his knees down.
Yeah.
If your knees down, the play's over. Just like the Des Bryant catch, bro. That was a touchdown, and they robbed Des Bryant. Yep,
That
it
was a
was a
first
catch,
down.
period.
That was a first down. It
I'm
is
just
what.
so sick of the rigging of the NFL for sports betting, and you could just tell, man, the way they're rigging it,
Thanks.
in a lot of these games. And I just want there to be just a year of fair games and fair calls, and they have the technology to do it, man. So as long as sports betting's around, though, it probably will never change.
I don't know. I
But
mean, the thing is with sports betting, I just don't know who's benefit. Like, it can't be like the players because like if you're a real competitor, you're not gonna throw a game. So if it's any type of collusion or like what I'm saying, like I don't know, somebody doing it has to be like from the front office.
yeah, there needs to be a change. Maybe if they get exposed like the NBA did, there will be one. I just think it's kind of funny how if you get a ball in a game, you have to give the ball back
Yeah,
because it has a microchip in it.
I thought the microchip was to like go over like the down and distance. Like, okay, this is where this ball is. Like
Well, they
spot
say
here.
it's for analytics.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was for. Cause I watched the Amazon Thursday games, and it'll like show you all that stuff. So,
Yeah, but they can use it for multiple purposes. Microchips can be a magnet.
yeah,
And isn't it funny how a lot of those kicks that miss hit the goalpost?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you look at the statistics over the years, when a ball hits a goalpost, 90% of the time in latter years, it would only be like one or two kicks a year. Now it's one or two kicks a week
That-
that hit the goalpost. Used to in the 80s and 90s, balls never hit the goalpost, maybe once or twice a year. And now we're getting it every week. I don't know. I don't know. It's just pretty fishy. But yeah, I'm excited about this year. I hope Dallas does the right thing and signs their best players, especially George Pickens. I'd rather keep him. If you had to choose between Aubrey and Pickens, of course you're going to choose George Pickens.
Absolutely.
But I want all the best players, man. If
Let's keep them. Let's keep all our best players. Like this, enough of this Max Crosby talk. Like I want to keep all my best players on my team and just get more good players and just have a really good team.
Yep, and that's what Dallas needs to do. They need to go into the free agency and screw the draft. Just get every best player that you can in free agency, restructure all the contracts, flip all the switches, and go shopping and get
We,
it done before everybody else does.
we don't want to restructure everybody's deal because you could probably get out of a deal next year. So you could probably just reschedule. I mean, restructure who you need to restructure, cut who you need to cut, extend who you need to extend. It will have the money to sign George Pickens and some good free agents,
Couple defensive players.
defensive players. You can probably get an offensive player. I think David Montgomery is expected to be released. Go get a David Montgomery. Just have two power backs.
Wouldn't that be nice? Either him or Algier or Rico Dowdle or
That,
whoever you want to bring in.
that
But it looks like they're probably going to stick with Jadon Blue and Phil Maffa, but who knows?
you
Who
can always upgrade.
knows? If
You can always
Jeremiah
upgrade.
Love is available at number 12 and you do good in free agency,
Yeah.
why not?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like probably I see Kansas City. They could need like a running back. Pacheco, he can only give you so much. But if we fall stuff at 12, I'll take him.
Yeah, Kansas City definitely needs a run back, especially since Mahomes is going to be hurt at the first of the year.
Oh yeah, they need to run the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to run the ball and play good defense. I have a feeling they're going to trade Chris Jones.
Oh, I don't know about that. See,
He wanted to go to the Cowboys a couple years ago, but
yeah, he played with Dak in Mississippi State.
oh, he did.
Yeah, they played. They was teammates.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were teammates back in the day.
Well, yeah, there definitely needs to be a change, and hopefully this year they come out with some new rules. You know, and they benefit the players because I think there should be a chance to review catches, pass interference, and they can't just let this stuff happen because the Buffalo Bills, honestly, in my opinion, got cheated out of a Super Bowl. Now they probably would have lost in the Super Bowl, but at least they would have went, you know? Just like in the 90s, man. Maybe next year Dallas will play Buffalo in the Super Bowl again. Who knows?
Hopefully, the AFC's kind of weak though, so I'm not really. I'm not
Hey,
really. Yeah,
if you look at the Super Bowl picture that they put out, everybody else is looking straight or to the left. The only two teams that are looking to the right is the Cowboys with Dak Prescott and the Pittsburgh Steelers with TJ Watt. They're both looking to the right.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know if Pittsburgh is going to be a Super Bowl contender just because they already thinking about bringing Aaron Rodgers back and he's not as good. So I don't know. They probably going to draft that kid Ty Simpson. Was it Alabama?
Yeah. Or if Pittsburgh drafts a quarterback, they can bring Shadur over there.
I mean, I don't know. It's like a division rival. I mean, they traded Joe Flacco to Cincinnati, so who knows?
Well, the Saints and the Steelers both had a chance to draft Shadur, and they did. They looked the other way. So
Yeah,
I honestly thought Dallas was going to get him, but we got Shamar James instead. So
yeah. Shamar James, Jaden Blue, we got all those guys. I mean, and we kind of needed them. We don't need a quarterback. We already got Joe Milton.
yeah, Joe Milton's probably better than Shadur, don't you think?
His deep ball is definitely better.
That dude has got a rocket, that's for sure. Well, hopefully Dak stays healthy all year next year. If he does, and CD and everybody stays healthy, we do have a good chance of making the playoffs. And I just think this coaching is going to help a lot, man. And if we add a few key pieces in each position group, we are going to be a force to be reckoned with. All right, man. Well, I got to go to work. So you have a blessed day. Never look down because stars always up.
So
Peace.
peace, peace.